Guys, it is DJK and today I am back with another class setups video for you. And today this class setups video is purely on the basis of, well, usually I was going to say I'm going to do it because of my subscribers commenting and saying what gun they'd like to see, but I'm doing this one for my own benefit, purely because on how many views the last one got, the Maverick. If you want to see that, I'll put the link in the description. Check that out. I hope you do guys enjoy it. So yeah, today we're moving on to another gun, and today we'll use another assault rifle, and it's the ARX-160 assault rifle. This is an absolute beast gun. I absolutely adore it. It looks amazing. I think it looks a little bit like the Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2. If you think if it does look like the Peacekeeper to you guys, leave in the comments if you think it does. That would be awesome. But anyway, yeah, moving on to attachments. I like to rock silencer and foregrip. Obviously silencer because, you know, it keeps you off the radar, people can't hear you, it reduces muzzle flash. The only downfall side to it obviously is it reduces your range, but you know, with this you can do close quarter battles without people really knowing you're there, which is awesome. And the second attachment is the foregrip, which is basically just reduces recoil. This gun I do find has a lot of kick, and you know, obviously it does. Obviously you need the foregrip, and obviously it reduces the kick, which is amazing. And obviously, moving on to camos, you can use whatever camos you want. At the moment, I don't use any because there's not many I like. So I don't have a secondary weapon, and I don't have a lethal or a tactical. I mean, I don't really run them on this game at all, purely because of the point system. So I don't really use them. I find it's just a waste of points. So I'd rather have more perks and have an advantage over other players than run around with a secondary weapon that probably doesn't do anything. So, or a lethal where you throw a grenade and it probably won't kill anyone. So yeah, moving on to perks. First perk obviously is ready up. I always use ready up. Everyone knows why I use ready up. Obviously, when you have to use sprinted, it makes you pull up the gun much faster than you would normally, which is amazing. Second perk, on the go. Obviously, if you're on a high streak and you need to get away from an area and you need to reload quickly, whilst using sprinting, you can have on the go, and it works really well. Third perk, recon. This isn't a must perk, but I like to put it on. I just put it on most of my classes because I find that it does help here and there, but you know, obviously it doesn't really help in like most of the time. So it's basically when an enemy gets hit by an explosive, they get tagged like an oracle. You can see them through the wall, and you can see them on the mini map. You know, for a short time, it's okay, but it's not amazing. You know, it's nice to have perk to fill up. It's better than some of the other 1-point perks that I need. So you know, just pull it in there for that basis. Moving on to the next perk, resilience. You take no full damage with resilience, and I'm a person that likes to look at go in every part of the map to see if anyone's there. So resilience works really well. If you're up high, you can drop down, and no one will get you. Well, you won't take any full damage. I'm sorry. And if you're being shot and you jump down from a high area, you won't die because obviously you don't take the full damage, so the person won't get the kill, which is a really good thing that they've put into this game. On some games, you used to die if you had this perk. I mean, I know in other games it was called something different, but it was, you know, it didn't work the same as it does in this game. So now moving on to the other perk, to the 2-point perks. We've got dead silence, which obviously you move silently, you make you're much harder to detect, and players, people on the enemy team, their foots are amplified a little bit, so you can hear them a little bit more, which is really good. You know, especially if you're using a headset and you're on a streak, you can hear them, and boom, you know where they are. It gives you a rough idea where they are. Plus, if you can't see them on the mini map, you know, it's a really good advantage over some players. Another 2-point perk, I believe, my second 2-point perk is ping. Ping is a really good perk. It's actually a really underrated perk, but it's a really overpowered perk at the same time. Obviously, if you kill someone, you get like it basically on the little mini map. It sends out a ping of a short distance, not much, and it basically reveals any enemies that are near it and like where they're facing, if they're up a floor, down a floor, on the same floor as you. So it's a really good perk to use, because obviously if you're in a route in a tight situation and you kill someone and you see a load of people around you, or you can hear them, sorry, and you don't know where they are, it shows up on the ping, it's on the radio. It's wicked perk to have. And my third point perk, my only one, is off the grid. This is really good if you have ping and then you have this perk as well. Then if someone else has ping, you're not detected on their radars, which is brilliant. So if you've got ping, you're at an advantage anyway, and plus obviously if you're not showing up on their ping radar, it's also an advantage for you as well. And also obviously people like to use satcoms a lot, so you don't come up on satcoms, which is brilliant, which is awesome. And that's the normal perks, like my normal perks that I use. So moving on to strike package, I run specialist. I always run specialist for all my classes. My 1 point perk is I use takedown. Oh no, sorry, wait. No, that's my bonus kills. Going into the strike package, the 3 kills I like to use scavenger. Sorry, I like to use scavenger. Obviously, by the time you get to 3 kills, you've lost quite a lot of your ammo, I find. So it helps to get scavenger, get them scav packs in. Start replenishing your ammo. That's a 2 point perk. Another 2 point perk is obviously this doesn't really matter for the first specialist ones, but moving on to sleight of hand is my 6 kills. Obviously faster reloading. I find the faster you reload, it gives you more of a momentum, I think, through the game. So the faster you reload, that makes you want to get out there quicker, I find, which I think is a really good perk. And moving on to the next perk, I like to use agility. Obviously it increases your movement speed, which is, you don't really need this perk, but I find it just helps a little bit. You obviously just move a bit faster and you can sway from side to side when you're in a gunfight, which is awesome. But it's not a must perk, but I like to use it. And now moving on to my bonus at 11 kills, my number 1 is takedown. I find when you're on a high streak, you don't want the enemy death locations to show up. So if you have this perk on, if there's anyone near them, obviously you've got the ping on as well. If no one's near them, they won't know where they died. So you're at an advantage. So people are like looking around thinking, oh, where did he die from? And you can just pop off the kill. Next perk, I used to use sit rep. Now I use ICU, because I find I used to get into a lot of gunfights when I was on, like, obviously you're going to get in gunfights anyway, but when, like, I used to die when I was on high kill streaks from, like, being shot at, trying to get some cover and then trying to get back up and kill them without, like, getting any of my health back, really. So ICU helps gets your health back faster, which is excellent. And last but not least is the 5 point perk, and it's Deadeye. Consecutive kills increases the chance of dealing more damage with bullet weapons, which is awesome. This perk is so good, it's so overpowered, it's amazing. But the thing is, you have to be consecutive with your kills, and if you're not so consecutive, where you get like 3 kills which are really consecutive and then you go without having a kill for a while, your Deadeye will go away, which sucks. But it's a good perk to have, especially if you're in sticky situations, because you're going to be dealing more damage against the enemies, which is excellent anyway. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this class setup. So I'll just leave it on the screen here for a second so you can check it out. I'll be doing more of these guys depending on views and what you'd like to see. I'm going to do an MTAR one soon for my benefit as well. But I've said in some of my live episodes this week that I'm going to do an updated one. I actually thought I'd already done one, but I haven't. But if I have, if I haven't, I can't find it, you guys let me know. But I don't think I have, so I might do that for you guys. I mean, I've got a nice class setup for that. It's actually beast setup. I don't think I've seen anyone actually on YouTube use this actual setup. It's actually amazing, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Also leave in the comment if you do think the ARX does look like the Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2, and also leave in the comment if you think I've done the MTI. If I haven't, then let me know. And any other guns you'd like to see, also leave that in the comments. And if you haven't already, guys, subscribe to my channel, that would be so much appreciated. And follow me on Twitter, I'll leave the link in the description to my Twitter below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.